Hi guys, today I am back to do an Ulta haul. I literally just got back from Ulta and I decided to use my points when I was there because I'm just kind of having one of those days where I just needed to throw things in the bag and not think about it too much. I don't know, do you ever just have those days where you need like retail therapy and you need to just do some stress-free shopping, like not really watching your budget, not really worrying about what you're getting, just kind of getting things that you've wanted but haven't picked up for whatever reason. That's kind of what today was for me. So I picked up quite a few things. I used my points, like I said, because it ended up being quite a bit more than what I had originally planned. And I did pick up a few more things than I had originally kind of planned. But I'm going to go ahead and start with one of the things that I didn't plan on picking up, but let's just say I'm really glad I did. It is the Bliss Triple Oxygen Ultimate Radiance Kit. And this is $35. I kind of looked at that and I was like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a fantastic deal because this is full size and everything else is sample size. But I decided to go ahead and get it because I've been really wanting to try these products and I feel like skincare is such a touchy thing. For especially me lately, I've been using kind of some new products and I noticed that my forehead is getting these little red bumps, like it's some kind of allergic reaction, and I'm just like, I just need to be more careful when trying out skincare and not just be so, oh, here's something new, let's try it out. So I'm trying to be a little more careful. So I was like, this actually isn't a bad idea because I can kind of try out these products that I've been wanting to try without purchasing full-size ones, using points, and then losing my points and stuff if I don't like them. So it comes with the Fabulous Foaming Face Wash. This is full-size. This I do know that I like. I haven't tried it on my skin though, but I've tried it on guests and stuff at work, and I think the Bliss rep did try it like on the back of my hand, but I didn't try it like on my face, so I'm hoping this will work really well for me. But it is a cleanser and an exfoliator, so I think that'll be really nice. It comes with the Triple Oxygen Instant Energizing Foaming Mask. That is one of my favorite Bliss products ever. I love the foaming mask. It's this little guy right here. It's like an orange cream, and then you let it sit for a few minutes and it just turns into little white foamy bubbles all over your face. It's really cool. It just has this cooling, like, I don't know, it just feels like all of your pores are just open and breathing, and it's kind of weird, but like awesome at the same time. So I'm really glad that that's in here. It also comes with the Triple Oxygen Instant Energizing Eye Mask, which is what I'm assuming this is up here, this little set. I didn't even know they had an eye mask, so I think that's going to be really fun to try out as well. There is also the Triple Oxygen Radiant Protection Energizing Serum. Pretty sure that's what this little bottle is here. I've heard really good things about this, but again, haven't really tried it. And then also the Energizing Vitamin C Day Cream, which I'm excited for as well. So that is this little kit. I think it'll be nice. I'm kind of excited because Bliss is one of those lines that I've always wanted to use, but I just don't really, I don't know, I just kind of forget about them sometimes. So there's that. This I picked up, it was on like super duper clearance. A lot of Ultas are really, like the clearance is like on sale even more than what it usually is. And we just had another set of markdowns and stuff. So things are like on super duper clearance, which means they're probably going to be going and either getting destroyed or sent back to the vendor soon. So if you have an Ulta near you, I would recommend going and checking out the clearance because there's a lot of stuff for super cheap. But this is the Wish, it's body butter and bath and body gel set. It was originally $28 and then it was on clearance for $13.97, and then when I got to the register it was actually $4.97. So super duper on clearance, but in my empties video I will talk about how much I love the body wash, body gel from them. I had vanilla mint and it was so good. My boyfriend and I just absolutely flew through it. It was just a little travel size one, but it was fantastic. So I decided to pick up more, and I think the full size, like these are both full size products. I think the full size body gel though was like $18, and I was like, I'm gonna get this set and then get the body butter too. So I picked this up. I'm hoping he'll be okay with the coconut scent because I know he wasn't a huge fan of it when we were in the store, but I'm thinking he'll be alright with it because it's really, really awesome. So I'm glad I picked that up because it was super duper on sale. Next, Ulta products were buy two get two free, which they have been for, I would say, at least a month now. But I knew I wanted to kind of pick up some products because, I don't know, they just had a lot of new stuff come out lately and I just haven't really bought anything from the line in a while. So I decided to pick some new stuff up. Two things I picked up, these are kind of both older, but I picked up the Ulta powder brush. I just was like kind of feeling this, just looking at our brushes, because they did kind of upgrade them, I want to say within the last year or so, and this felt super, super soft. I've been kind of wanting a new powder brush, so I'm kind of glad I picked this up, but it was like 20 bucks, which, I don't know, I think that's, I get it, like brushes aren't, they're not cheap, but I just felt like that was kind of expensive even for like Ulta brand a little bit. So I'm hoping this works out because, like I said, it was kind of pricey, but I think it'll be alright. The other thing I picked up is the Ulta Mineral Powder Foundation. This is kind of hit or miss. I feel like it's probably not going to be something I'm going to actually use as a foundation. We'll kind of see how much coverage it gets, but I've just kind of heard mixed reviews with this one. So I was mostly buying it for a setting powder. I want to say in the Fair, there's like 3 colors. There is Fair 1, Fair 2, and Fair 3. And 1 is cool toned. I think 2 is neutral. Actually, maybe it's 1, 3, and 5. And I think 5 is neutral. 1 is cool toned, and then 2 is warm, or 3 is warm toned. And I ended up getting Fair 1 just because when I swatched the Fair number 3, which was supposed to be the warm toned one, it was so super, super yellow, and I was like, that's just not gonna work. So I grabbed the cool toned one, and I actually would say that this is probably more kind of neutrally, although my camera does make it look kind of pink. But when I swatched it in the store, I was like, it does look pretty neutral, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this. But it has a slight sheen to it, so I think I might even use this like as an under eye setting powder. We'll see, but I'm gonna definitely try that out. I'm kind of excited because I haven't tried out the mineral powder foundation from them. And then my 2 kind of free things I picked up were the Ulta Micellar Water Makeup Remover Cleansing Pads, and I got 2 of them. That girl Shay XO was talking about these and how much she loves them. I think they're $8 and you get 30 wipes, and then if you were to get 4 of these, and it was the buy 2 get 2, I think it takes them down to like $4 each. So I feel like that's a really good deal on makeup wipes, especially if you know you go through them a lot or you really like them. They're not round wipes, I don't think. It looks like they're more kind of oval shape. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that, but they look like they're kind of more oval shaped. They might be more round and just kind of weirdly shaped right now, but they are super, super moist. Sorry. But they seem like they're going to be really nice. So I am excited to try these too because I've been missing makeup remover wipes. I love my micellar water. I love my cleansing oil, but nothing beats makeup wipes for just being super, super quick. So I am kind of excited to have these and have my cellular water in them. I think is going to be awesome. So that's the stuff I picked up from the Ulta brand. I decided to pick up the Body Shop Tea Tree Flawless BB Cream. This is in the number 1 shade. This just kept selling out online, and I was like, okay, like it's selling out, and it has to be selling out for a reason. Like, it can't obviously be a horrible product. But Body Shop was 40% off, and I don't feel like I've seen that sale before. So this is normally $18, and it was on sale for $11.40. So I picked it up, just kind of swatching it. It seems like it might be a little dark for me, but I think it'll be alright. It definitely smells like tea tree. It's right there on my hand. Sorry, my hand's a little like stained from swatching stuff at Ulta, so. But it definitely sets down to like a really matte finish. So there's that. L'Oreal, Garnier, and Maybelline were buy one get 50% off, and you were actually allowed to mix within brands. So I ended up picking up like 6 things. I ended up picking up 4 Maybelline things and 2 L'Oreal, so it really didn't matter if they were mix and match anyways, but I did just because. But this is the L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow, and it's in Gilded Envy. This is from like the Butterfly collection, which I'm surprised they still have. I kind of thought we would be getting rid of these, but it's like a gray-green color. It's really, really unique. I'll hold it up to the camera because I feel like when I swatch it, it looks more gray, but you can kind of see that like green tone to it. The only thing is that just upon swatching this, it doesn't seem like it's as creamy as some of the other ones that I have. That is there. It's probably just going to look like a gray silver color, but it has this really pretty green like tint to it. It's really gorgeous. I'm surprised that nobody really talks about this. It's super, super shimmery. So I'm kind of excited because I think I'm going to try to do like a get ready with me or something with that, because it would be, I think, stunning. Plus I don't have anything like this. It's pretty unique. So I'm glad I picked that up. The other thing I got is the L'Oreal Lilac, and this is in the Chocolac color. Makeup by Tiffany D has talked about this so many times, and every time she wears it I'm just like, it's so pretty, like I cannot quit staring at it. And it's just a pretty like everyday color. It's like nothing super unique, but it's kind of a pink color. And I'm just, again, swatching this, really impressed by the formula and pigmentation, and I think it's going to be a really pretty, just kind of everyday color. But here's a swatch. I think it's going to look a little darker on me than it does her because I'm more fair, but I mean, it's still really pretty nonetheless. So I'm actually kind of excited to pair this with my Rimmel lip liner and East End Snob. I think those two will look really pretty together. Actually looks kind of pretty with the eyeshadow too. Next I picked up a Rimmel product just because I wanted it. I really like to pick things up when they're buy one get 50% off, because I can either stock up or I can get, you know, something else I've been meaning to try, but Rimmel wasn't, and I was like, well, there wasn't anything else I was dying to have. So this is the Rimmel Scandalized Retro Glam Mascara, and it is in extreme black. The main reason I picked this up is the wand is kind of that hourglass shape, like the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I'm just on like a personal mission this year to find a drugstore mascara that I really, really like. So that's kind of my mission this year. Again, I don't typically buy a lot of mascaras because I get so many sample mascaras from, you know, palettes, free gifts, that kind of thing. Gratis, all that kind of stuff. I just get so many mascara samples that I just don't really buy mascara that often. I usually do buy a drugstore option in a waterproof thing, so that way I have that. I do kind of wish I would have picked this up in waterproof, but I wanted to test it out and see how it wears and stuff, so I picked that up. I'm hoping it is going to be really good, because I really hate when I get a mascara and I don't like it. So I picked up this. This is a new color. It's the Too Faced La Creme Color Drenched Lipsticks. They did come out with a couple new colors, or not a couple, they came out quite a few. I know there is one called Unicorn Tears, which is blue. I'm going to be picking that up. I almost picked it up today, but I was like, think about it a little bit more, because it is blue. It's like a pink base with like blue shimmer shift to it. It's really, really pretty. They also have Ursula, which is a dark purple with like glitter in it. They had Mean Girls and Clueless, which were both like pinks with glitter. So a lot of the new colors they've been launching have had glitter or micro shimmer in them. And I was just kind of like, we're going to bring back the frosty lips. Like, I was really just like kind of thrown off at first, and I was like, this just sounds like it's going to be horrible. But they're actually pretty nice. I liked a lot of them. So this is one that I didn't even look at first, because I did the Too Faced plano for our store. So I was like putting all the new products out. Kind of want the Bon Bon palette too, just because I was putting all that stuff out, but this is one I didn't even notice. It's the color called Sugar Daddy, and I just kind of looked at it, I'm like, that's a really unique color, and it's kind of a brown nude color, but it has like gold shimmer in it, and it's what I have on today because I just wanted to try it out. I just wish I could explain this so much better, but for some reason the gold like shimmer in this just makes the color 10 times prettier. It just enhances it so well, and it's really kind of eye-catching. I like it. Mine doesn't have a ton of shimmer in it, but I think that's because I like just started using it, whereas the tester has been used multiple times. So that's Sugar Daddy. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the shimmer like I said, because mine is just like just freshly opened, and I feel like the more you use it, the more you'll kind of see the shimmer with it. But that is what it looks like there. It's really pretty. I kind of can't wait till the shimmer pops up a little bit more, because it's just makes the color perfection. So, and then I feel like I'm missing something, but here are some Maybelline products. I'm trying to think, I thought I had 2 more of these. Maybe I don't. I do, but they're in a different bag. Okay, so anyways, I ended up picking up another Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in Matte Poreless, translucent. This is just a backup because I am now using my backup. So I always have to have a backup of this. And then with us going to LA, I think we're down to like 2 or 3 weeks before we go. I've been really trying to narrow down and get a good list of things that are going, because obviously we want to take as little as possible. And I know that for a fact, I almost always pack when it comes to makeup, clothes, all of that stuff. I almost always pack. And I'm like, you know, I'm not going to let myself do that this time. Like, I just want to have fun. I don't want to sit there and worry about the makeup breaking. I don't want to bring unnecessary stuff and worry about losing it. So I picked this up thinking this might be something really good to take with, just because I probably will use this contour shade more as a bronzer. The blush shade seems really nice, and then there's the highlighter. The highlighter didn't seem, excuse me, didn't seem super amazing from like the reviews and swatches I've seen, but I am excited to try it, and I feel like it'll help kind of save space if I just bring this one palette instead of bringing 2 or 3 different blushes, a bronzer, highlighter, all that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to take this and maybe one other blush, and that'd probably be it. So bought that. I'm excited to try it out because the reviews are pretty good. Some of them are a little negative and they're like, oh, it's the contours to orange, the blush isn't pigmented, the highlighter sucks. Like, so I'm kind of excited to try it out for myself and see what I think of it. But that is everything I picked up today. Last night, however, we had one of this foundation left and I was working. I had to work open 2 close. And I asked my manager, I'm like, can I just buy something? Because we only have one color, one of my shade left, and I really don't want it to sell out. And she's like, yeah, sure. So I picked up my favorite foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in 110, which is porcelain. We had like 3 of these, so this wasn't the one that we were almost out of. But the one that we were almost out of was the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation, and this is in warm porcelain. We just had it at the display and there was only 2 on there and one was gone, so they left one left, and I was like, I really want to try this, and it's going to be a while before we probably get more in, so I was glad she let me buy it because I have really been wanting to try this foundation out. I know I have a ton of foundations right now, and it's just been kind of the one thing that like I've kind of been hoarding a little bit, I guess. Like, I buy lots of lip colors and eyeshadows and stuff, but I feel like foundations right now is like the thing that I'm like really into. So I'm really excited to try this out just because, again, reviews kind of all over the place. Most have been pretty positive, but I'm excited to try it for myself and just kind of see what I think of it. So far, just kind of swatching it on the back of my hand, it seems like it's going to be really, really nice, and it's going to be a really cool formula because it's kind of cooling and you can feel the hydration, which is kind of surprising. So anyways, that is it for this haul. This is probably going to go up probably a long time from when I actually film this. Maybe even when we're in LA, I'm kind of hoping, because I am trying to kind of pre-film some videos. But I know right now I have 3 different get-readies with me filmed, which are going to go up between end of January and February. And then there's obviously all the Project Pan stuff too. So anyways, that is it, and thank you guys so much for watching.